Welcome back. Now we answer questions we've received from you, our viewers. If you have a question, visit our website, QuranSpeaks.com. Dr. Shabir, the question is, can you speak to the issue of Joseph in relation to Jesus, son of Mary? As you know, in the Christian New Testament, Joseph is mentioned as being engaged to Mary and going to Bethlehem. What does the Quran say?
So interestingly enough, the Quran does not mention Joseph at all. Though in commentaries on the Quran, one can find mention of him. And in Arabic, he's referred to as Yusuf al-Najjar, Joseph the carpenter.
Okay.
And Muslim scholars have tried to reconcile his presence in the story with the Quranic narrative. And it seems that his absence fits better with the Quranic narrative. See, the Quran has it that people uttered a great calumny against Mary. And this is mentioned, for example, in the 4th chapter of the Quran, where it says, وَقَوْلِهِمْ عَلَى مَرْيَمَ بُهْتَانًا عَظِيمًا. And they're saying against Mary a great calumny. So what is this great calumny? We know from some Jewish writings from earlier on that they spoke about Jesus being ben Panthera. So there's a kind of a play on words here, because Parthenos in Greek, which is the word for virgin, used in Matthew's Gospel, sounds almost like Panthera. So Parthenos, Panthera. So who's Panthera? According to this story mentioned in these writings, Mary committed adultery with a Roman soldier whose name is Panthera, and so Jesus is son of Panthera. But the Quran refers to him consistently as bin Maryam. He's Jesus, son of Mary. He's named after his mother, but never after a father. Joseph's name is just not mentioned, and no father is mentioned for Jesus. But at the same time, the Quran comes down heavily against those people who are uttering this kind of scandal, or what you might call buhtan,
falsehood,
false accusation, or this backbiting, or whatever you might call it. So the Quran is defending Mary and her son and their sanctity. Now, in the Bible, Joseph is very much a part of the story. The story is given with these details both in Matthew's Gospel and in Luke's Gospel, but only these two of the four. And curiously, in Mark's Gospel, on one occasion, Jesus is actually referred to as the son of Mary. Because when people are thinking about who Jesus is, they say, this is the son of Mary, which is the Quranic way of designating him. Now, in Matthew's Gospel, it is related that Mary was betrothed to Joseph, but before they came together, she was already found to be with child of the Holy Spirit. But the text does not say who made this discovery, whether Joseph himself or other people. But the reaction to this discovery is only shown to be from Joseph. Joseph was a righteous man. He wanted to put her away, but he decided to do so quietly so as not to expose her to public shame. But in the meantime, he got a vision in a dream from an angel telling him that this is a child of the Holy Spirit. So he should accept this, and he did. In Luke's Gospel, similarly, it is said that she was betrothed to Joseph, and then the angel came to her and said, you're going to have this child. She says, how can I have a child when no man has touched me? Or she says, I'm a virgin. Or in the contemporary English version, I'm not even married. Or, in some other versions, no man has touched me, or something to this effect. So then she's assured that she will have the child, and the Holy Spirit will come upon her. The power of the Most High will overshadow her, and thus the child will be the child of the Holy Spirit. So, given all of this, it's difficult to see how the accusation might have arisen that she committed adultery, because if to all appearances we see a woman and her husband, and she's pregnant, it looks like the couple is having a baby. So where does the accusation of adultery arise from? So there's some question there. Now, the Bible does not show that there was some accusation, not directly anyway, but in John's Gospel, in some of Jesus's debates with his detractors, there is some hint that people are saying, okay, we knew who our father is, we know where we come from, and so on. And some scholars have taken that seriously.
We'll leave it at that, Dr. Shabir.
Okay, thank you.
If you enjoyed this video, click like and subscribe, and please donate to support our work at QuranSpeaks.com.